Hey guys, this is me, Keith, with Divorce the Horse, and I just wanted to take some time today to stop and say, guys, I encourage you to go ahead and I congratulate you on stepping out of the shell of the 9 to 5, the paying the mortgages, throwing your money away, but more importantly, about taking the time to actually consider reinventing yourself. And that's not an easy thing. But, guys, at this point in time, you and I are in the same place. We can either be left broken with what has happened to us in our marriages and go back to what we're supposed to do, which is be broke, be poor, spend all our money on rent and utilities and things like that. Or we could be at this point in our life and look at it as a turning point where if we had our family and we were to stay in that family, it's a turning point we would never even be able to obtain. And that's the point of being able to say, screw it all. To heck with it all. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing the system. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be me. I'm going to invent myself the way I want to be invented. And I'm not going to do what everybody expects me to do and be everything that everybody wants me to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the grid. I'm going to get off the grid, whether it be in a tiny house on some friend's land out in the middle of nowhere, or buying a used RV and tricking it out and working hard. I'm going to get in a position where most of my money goes into the bank every week for my job. And that's money that I can invest. That's money that you can invest in yourself and build yourself that future you always deserved. They say the best way to handle defeat is to actually turn it around and become victorious. And what I mean by that is, in this particular situation, if you're like me, middle-class guy, I've lived the last 23 years paycheck to paycheck. Period. Paycheck to paycheck. Buy the bills, go out to eat on Friday night, maybe even sometimes Saturday night if it's a good check. You get 2 nights in a row out of the deal. Put gas in the car, pay the bills, and you're broke till next Friday. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you're where I'm at, this is the opportunity, this is the golden chance to flush that down the toilet forever. We want to divorce that horse and turn our lives into something spectacular. Yeah, sure, I live in an RV. Technically, somebody would say that's homeless. You live in an RV park or a KOA, you're still paying rent, whatever. But the point is all that money you're not throwing into your landlord's pocket or into the bank's pocket is going into your bank account. And that means you're going to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Nobody's going to tell you no anymore because you're going to be able to afford to go out and eat whenever you want to eat out. And you're going to be able to afford to go to Disneyland. And, what do I want to do this weekend? Oh, I don't know. Let's go to Disneyland. Okay. And you're just going to go. And that's because you're not spending thousands and thousands of dollars every month on the roof over your head. And that's going to be a good feeling, and I encourage you to go out there. I mean, it's not going to work for everybody. It's going to be hard, but at the same time, if you stick with it and persevere, I am almost positive that everyone who does it will see the financial gains of it. You still have to keep your job, your 9 to 5 job or whatever it is, but the secret is to changing your life is to where is that money going? Is it going to go to the mortgage guy? Is it going to go to the insurance company? Is it going to go to the electric company? Or is it going to go in your bank account where you can spend it, where you can invest it, where you can make your hard-earned dollars work for you? It's going to be inconvenient for a while. But if you stick with it and you're smart, you will be living a good life in a few years. And that is the success we're talking about here. It's going to change your life completely. You're going to get away from those bad habits that are holding you back. And you're going to have the freedom in a few years that you never imagined because you flushed the system down the drain where it belongs and did what you wanted to do with your life. So let's go out there and just remember, this is just a support video encouraging you. I started where you started at. I am where you're at. I lost pretty much everything. My family fell apart. I spent 20-some years busting my ass, 6 days a week working to have nothing but I had my family and I held that together, but aside from that, no money in the bank, absolutely none. And by this time next year, I'm going to be going to Disneyland every year. And I'm going to be doing it because I'm not spending my money on my mortgage. And I'm not spending my money on $800 or $900 a month for rent, for God's sakes, when I only make $350 a week. It's just insane. No more. And you can do it too. So this is Keith from Divorce the Horse, reminding you it's time to divorce your horses, set them free, and live the life you want for yourself.